Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Trained by Luke. Today we're going to talk about balance training. Most importantly, I will go ahead and demonstrate a few exercises which is going to be involve balance. Today we're not going to use any kind of balance, what I call it aids, like a BOSU or like a balance pad or anything like that. We're going to use our body to challenge our balance. Which most usually it's us doing exercises with single leg. So today I'm going to focus on that. So basically we're going to be doing exercises all single leg. That being said, I wanted just to make sure I'm a little bit educated that why do we do single leg exercises? Important to understand is single leg, when you do single leg, first you shift your center of gravity. It basically gives you a little bit, when you go down, it gives you a little bit less support. So that being said, it will challenge your balance. And that's why we call it those exercises, balance exercises. I always recommend to start slowly with like just stopping when you do balance. Start without exercise, without weights. So first to get the balance, core must be engaged. And also very important to understand when you do balance exercises, you do actually burn more calories than doing standing exercises, both legs or actually sitting. So that being said, if you really want to get going on your metabolism, burning more calories, challenging yourself, I suggest to go for single leg exercises. We're going to just demonstrate a few, but there are many also. Another interesting thing to show you is the fact that it's a fact. You cannot do too much weight. On all those exercises, you gotta go with a lot of repetition. I would suggest somewhere between 15 and 20. Today we're gonna probably cut it off at 15, and each exercise will be done 2 times. So you gotta circle that one for about 2 times 50 repetitions. I'm gonna show you 4 exercises. But it's very important to not load up. I've seen too many times strong guys, good guys, very well trained, putting way too much weight. This, you gotta, don't misunderstand the concept. This is a balance exercise, but putting too much weight, you're not going to improve your balance. What you will improve by doing it by single leg or putting challenge on it, like a single leg on a BOSU and whatnot. That way you improve the balance. But just adding too much weight, you're going to just put too much strain on your body. You may even actually get injured easily, because you're kind of mixing up too much of a strain. We have seen people doing bicep curls with like 50 pounds. Not a good picture. Anyway, you're going to start small, you're going to build it up to some point, and you got to keep it down, And then if you want to get stronger, then don't use the balance. Then just go ahead and get strong and do it, fully. So that being said, let's get going slowly. I'm going to demonstrate the first exercise, and it's the simplest one. It's the single leg bicep curl, one of my favorite. You can do it also with a movement, or you can do it static. Today we're going to go more with static. Everything we do today is going to be pretty static. So one leg is up, core is tight, chest are up, everything is engaged, and we go. 1, 2, 3. Again, you gotta focus on your center of gravity and your balance. You have to be able to stand on one leg like you're standing on both legs. And then we're gonna switch. And then also at the end, I will give you a nice little bonus about improving balance, and that is closing your eyes. The eyes on the side is directly correlated with your balance. Okay, that was the bicep curl. The next exercise will be bend over row, single leg. The leg is elevated, core is tight. You're shifting the center of gravity again, and we do this. And I'm going to go ahead and switch. And again. And then you can also bend more or extend. You can also shift the angle. All those exercises look a bit easier, but are actually pretty difficult. So take your time until you develop, into a routine. The next exercise, obviously, everything you do is going to be 15 repetitions in both legs. So left and right, whichever you prefer first. The next exercise, single leg shoulder raises. Here we go. The same, core tight, chest are out, and we go 1, 2. You can also change angles. You can go forward, and you can also do this. Obviously, as a bicep curl, and this we can also do it alternate. Just to add a little variety. And the last one, and probably the most difficult one, and everybody pretty much needs to work on it, is the single leg squat. And you actually have a little bit load here, so we're gonna just go slowly. I will try to touch the ground with the weights. So there we are, and stay as straight as possible. And then you can switch also. It's the same thing, and you can also go lower. You can also have your leg front. Depends on, you know, how fit you are. And so on. So, that being said, I would just mention the balance being correlated with your side. So one of the best ways to train your balance, you're going to train it with closed eyes. Something like that, standing on one leg and just close your eyes. Genuinely close your eyes, concentrate. Takes a lot of practice to be able to do it, but that's in reality train balance. So, that being said, thank you for watching me. See you next episode.